in total. So look, his last two, they've sort of tried to just freshen him up a little bit. By the looks of the trial, he could well be back on track, and he does look well. I don't think he can beat the favourite, but I don't think he'll disgrace at the same time. He does look in good condition.
More money, Paul, for Red Line.
Yeah, he's gone brown. He's now into 19 to 1 and 2.2 a place, and the money keeps coming for him in Quinellas.
As they continue to stack them away, he is the track record holder here at Sharton. Over the 1,200 metres, 107.20. The track record for 1,400 Sharton is set by Encouraging. That time to watch out for is 119.92. They're running into a headwind today here at Sharton. The world's best sprinter is the favourite, Mark, for the Queen's Silver Jubilee Cup, Ying Rising.
For the World Pool, thank you, Tom. We wait for one to come forward. Patch of Theta, Ying Rising's drawn 9. The Queen's Silver Jubilee, Karis Teeton, David Hayes with the favourite. And they're ready. Off at the 1,400, he was second away. Ying Rising, California Spangle beat him out. Invincible Sage will make a line of 3. Red Line's running 4th, Helios Express 5th, and How Deep Is Your Love is on the inside. Then Patch of Theta, Beauty Eternal and Mugen's 2.5 lengths away last of all. California Spangle is going to hold out Ying Rising. Invincible Sage is running 3rd and 3 lengths to Red Lion 4th. 2 lengths to Helios Express around How Deep Is Your Love from Patch of Theta. Beauty Eternal second last on the inside, and Mugen, he's a length and a half away last of all. California Spangle at a slow clip, leads half a length. Ying Rising to his outer second. Invincible Sage third, the rail. Red Line 4th follows the fave. Then the stablemates, How Deep Is Your Love and Helios Express. 3 wide Patch of Theta from Beauty Eternal, and Mugen is last of all. It's California Spangle, 400 metres to go. At his first try at 1,400 metres though, Ying Rising goes up to take the lead off him. Helios Express now 2 lengths away. Then Patch of Theta, it's Ying Rising. Karis has to get busy. He's a length over Helios Express, and then came How Deep Is Your Love. Ying Rising is in front of Helios Express, 1,400 metres. No worries, Ying Rising wins it from either Helios Express or How Deep Is Your Love. Then California Spangle and Beauty Eternal. Next in Red Lion from Invincible Sage, Patch of Theta and Mugen is the last one home. Ying Rising, Karis Teeton, 1.1 and 1. You can breathe now, Karis. You've got the job done. Seconds close. It'll be John Size running second. It'll be Helios Express for Hugh Bowman at 1.2, and Benny Thompson's run third in a Group 1 on How Deep Is Your Love at 5.3. California Spangle, he led. Karis decided not to get engaged in a speed battle. The time is 1:20.33. The record's 1:19.92. The class record is 1:20.05, held by Beauty Generation, both set in 2019. And Karis Teeton, that shot says it all. He's ridden a star sprinter to victory in a Group 1. The pressure going into the race would have been immense, and he comes out the other side with everything going to plan. 1.5, a short head, 1:20.33. They were there to loom large at the 250 metre mark. The last 200, was it going to be questionable? Would he run it out? His first go over 1,400 metres. And yes, he did. The Queen's Silver Jubilee to David Hayes' fantastic sprinter, now 1,400 metre winner in Ying Rising. And he is just unbeatable here in Hong Kong. And he was holding them comfortably at the line. The suit can be worn again. The tie can be worn again. It stays lucky. And Karis, no doubt looking at a few of the family over the fence on the way back. We're about to head down to Nick Child as Karis Teeton has won his latest Group 1 on Ying Rising.
Yes, thanks very much, Mark. Karis Teeton's just said as he's made his way towards me, that felt good. I bet it did.
Nick, it's unbelievable. How this opportunity came up, sitting on one of the world's best horses, and I'm just really thankful everything worked out well. And I think I was just the pilot on him today.
And just as the race, Karis, obviously everything seemed to go nice and smoothly. Once you asked him, he just found like a good horse does.
Yeah, Nick, you know, he flew out the gate. I wanted to get him use that early speed he have, and you know, and then as soon as I dropped my hand, he just came back to me pretty easily, and he was waiting for me to press the button, and when I did, they responded really well. So take this opportunity and telling Mr. Lang, the owner, and David for the opportunity again. And final word to Zach. You know, I spoke to him during the week, and he was really kind. He said to me, just know you're riding the best horse and ride him like that and trust him. So thanks, Zach, for your advice.
Paris, he's a world-class horse. You're a world-class jockey and a gentleman. Enjoy the moment. Well done.
Thank you, Nicky.
Yes!
All class there from Karis Teeton. Ying Rising, he's a 3-time Group 1A. He's just won his 10th straight victory.
Off at the 1400, he was second away. Ying Rising, California Spangle beat him out. Invincible Sage will make a line of 3. Red Lions running 4th, Helios Express 5th, and How Deep Is Your Love is on the inside. Then Patch of Theta, Beauty Eternal and Mugens, 2.5 lengths away last of all. California Spangle is going to hold out Ying Rising. Invincible Sage is running 3rd and 3 lengths to Red Lion 4th. 2 lengths to Helios Express around How Deep Is Your Love from Patch of Theta. Beauty Eternal second last on the inside, and Mugen, he's a length and a half away last of all. California Spangle at a slow clip, leads half a length. Ying Rising to his outer second, Invincible Sage third, the rail, Red Lion 4th follows the fave. Then the stablemates, How Deep Is Your Love and Helios Express. 3 wide Patch of Theta from Beauty Eternal, and Mugen is last of all. It's California Spangle, 400 metres to go. At his first try at 1400 metres though, Ying Rising goes up to take the lead off him. Helios Express now 2 lengths away. Then Patch of Theta, it's Ying Rising. Karis has to get busy. He's a length over Helios Express, and then came How Deep Is Your Love. Ying Rising is in front of Helios Express, 1400 metres, no worries. Ying Rising wins it from either Helios Express or How Deep Is...
There is the photo for a second with Helios Express just in front of his stable mates, and that is How Deep Is Your Love, and also not far away there Beauty Eternal with the other size runner down on the inside there and the navy blue Red Line. But Ying Rising here, Paul, probably a decent price in the end on the World Pool at 1.2.
Yeah, 1 to 5 on the old term, but 12 and 10-10, 12.50 for the popular Quinella. There with Helios Express getting second, and a really good run from How Deep Is Your Love in third at 53.50. Quinella 1 and 4, 18. The forecast 1 to beat 4, 24. The TS 145, 174, and the Trio 145, which was 111. And what more can we say about this horse, Jim?
Superb, absolutely superb. And I just love how Karis is so gracious there. You know, he spoke to Zach, as he said, and he gave him a little bit of advice and, you know, gave him the confidence as well. He'd ridden him, he'd won on him before as well. And it was great to see David Hayes and the connections give Karis that opportunity once again. The horse is incredible. I mean, John Size has run 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th in the race. So he's done an incredible job as well, because you're not going to beat this horse.
No, absolutely not. And I'd read some speculation online that some people were saying, well, why are the connections giving Karis this opportunity when there could be someone else? Well, Karis knows the horse. He knows him. He's been up to Chungfa regularly and ridden this horse in trials as well. And he's done a superb job on him today in the absence of Zach Purton with the Ying Rising. Let's talk about the beaten brigade, Jenny. Helios Express again. He might have just been that little bit closer today, and I thought for a fleeting moment here up the straight, here's his chance, but in the end, Ying Rising just kicked away on him.
No, look, you can't run down a superstar like this horse, can you? And look, he tried very gamely. He's still finished in 2nd position. He's picked up over $2.7 million for running 2nd, so no slouch by any means, and he's done another good job. How Deep Is Your Love? Well, he was a little bit pocketed there at one stage, and once he got clear, he really ran on well. A very nice trial for him going to Dubai. Of the rest...
Are they, for Dubai, looking at the 1,000-metre race for him?
I think so, or the 1,200, yes, but I think maybe the 1,000 metres for him. Beauty Eternal, a really good effort from him. He was well back, and he kept going strongly towards the line too.
It was actually nice to see, Paul, that they sort of changed the tactics with him a little bit and rode him off the pace today, Beauty Eternal, because I think that's allowed him to finish the race off.
Yeah, and he did. He finished it off really nicely as well. In California Spangle, look, he wasn't too far away there as well, but look, he just Ying Rising was just too good for them.
On that run of California Spangle, Jenny obviously jumped well and went up onto the pace. Is that a run they could go to Dubai on now for the El Quoz?
Well, it wasn't a hopeless
No.
run, I will say that. So maybe, I mean, you know that he has travelled before and travelled well and been able to perform. So maybe they will continue with that type of plan. But as this horse just ambles back to that winner's stall, and every owner, Tom, here wants to get a photo on the grass. It's always a good race if that's going to happen. And we saw David Hayes before the first. He was very nervous.
He was like a cat on a hot tin roof this morning.
He was very nervous, and understandably so. But the job's done now. Everyone can relax. The horse has performed as expected, and it's not over yet. He's still a young 4-year-old. There's plenty to come.
Like we sit in the trainer's lounge for what it is at this stage of the day and have our lunch, and David Hayes, he was there very early this morning, wasn't he?
Well, we've never seen him in there. So he must have been just sort of walking around the house not knowing what to do. But look, it's great when you've got an exciting horse like this. And as they mentioned as well, Mr. Brightside yesterday for his sons and the family down there. What a 24 hours it's been for the Hayes family.
Yep, of course, so close up on the Blue Diamond there yesterday as well. That was all part of the World Pool. So it's all on, Paul, heading towards Champions Day now with the Chairman's Sprint Prize. And should he win that, there's a lucrative bonus too for connections to sweep the 4-year-old series. There is Karis with his daughter and wife Xavier heading out there as well next to Prue Hayes. So the bonus, Paul, for that speed series is well and truly on.
You'd be starting counting it now, wouldn't you? He's the way he's gone. I mean, you know, it'd be very hard to bet against him.
Well, I guess now, Jenny, it comes down to a decision for David, what he does next in terms of Ka Ying Rising. Do they tackle the Sprint Cup here at the end of March, heading towards Champions Day, or give him a freshen up and just go straight into the Champions Day with the Chairman's Sprint Prize?
Well, no doubt the horse comes first, and you've got to see how he pulls up after this particular run. Once again, I'm not sure what they have in plan for him. The Everest has been talked about, though, for later on. Yep,
and he's possibly, Paul, a horse that goes fresh into the Everest run too, they've discussed.
Yeah, well, they did. Good possibility, and be a great draw card for the Everest as well. I know it's a great race in its own right with the prize money and that, but it'd be good to get an international horse of the calibre of Ka Ying Rising in it.
Absolutely, yes. So well, there are the closing stages of Karis Teeton guiding the world's best sprinter, Ka Ying Rising, to victory in the Group 1 Queen Silver Jubilee Cup, his first attempt over 1,400 metres, and it was absolutely as most expected. No issue at all. Delighted to connections there with Ka Ying Rising, the Ka Ying Syndicate. His 11th win at start number 13, his 10th straight victory here this afternoon. Karis Teeton remains unbeaten aboard Ka Ying Rising, 2 from 2, and we'll shortly have the presentation on the first of our Group 1s this afternoon. The second of the Group 1 races is the City Hong Kong Gold Cup, race number 7, just under an hour away as we take you to the presentation of the second leg of the Speed Series.
The trophy presentation of the Queen Silver Jubilee Cup will now commence.
各位馬迷，2025年香港速度系列賽嘅次關女王銀禧紀念杯嘅冠軍已經誕生啦，係由嘉應高升勇奪呢項國際一級賽嘅殊榮㗎，亦都代表咧嘉應高升喺我哋香港速度系列當中已經係連過2關啦，恭喜晒！ Congratulations to Ka Ying Rising winning the Queen Silver Jubilee Cup, which means he has also won the first 2 legs of the Hong Kong Speed Series. Congratulations! 呢個時候，我哋有請香港賽馬會副主席廖長江先生將我哋女王銀禧紀念杯嘅主杯以及咧我哋嘅小型獎杯咧頒俾我哋勝出馬匹嘉應高升嘅馬主嘉應團體㗎。我哋有請梁生咧就係接受我哋嘅主杯嘅，咁我哋嘅小型獎杯咧就有葉生代表接受㗎。 May we now invite the Honourable Martin Lau, Deputy Chairman of the Hong Kong Jockey Club, is now presenting the Queen Silver Jubilee Cup and the miniature to a winning owner, Ka Ying Syndicate of Ka Ying Rising. Congratulations! 好，繼續我哋有請副主席咧，就係將我哋嘅小型獎杯咧頒俾我哋勝出馬匹嘅練馬師大衛希斯㗎。The Honourable Martin Lau is now presenting the miniature to winning trainer, Mr. David Hayes. 好，繼續我哋有請副主席咧，就將小型獎杯頒俾我哋勝出馬匹嘅騎師田泰安㗎。And lastly, the Honourable Martin Lau is also presenting the miniature to our winning jockey, Chris Teaton, and received by his beautiful daughter. Congratulations! 好，我哋有請咁多位攞留步㗎。Let's take a group photo together. 我哋而家有請大家影張合照。我哋望望前方所有嘅傳媒朋友 ，Let's look to the front and all our media friends and all our racing fans here today. Huge congratulations to Ying Rising！ 恭喜晒 ！What a fabulous win! Thank you so much. Thank you. 女王銀禧紀念杯嘅頒獎儀式嚟到呢度呢係正式結束㗎。我哋香港速度系列尾關賽事主席短途獎呢將會喺4月27號舉行，大家千祈唔好錯過。This is the end of the presentation. The Chairman's Sprint Prize final leg of the Hong Kong Speed Series will take place at Sha Tin Racecourse on April 27th. Don't miss it.
So the presentation there following the Queen Silver Jubilee Cup and rapturous scenes here today at Sha Tin with the world's best sprinter being partnered by Karis Teaton in the second leg of the Speed Series. So it's all on. It could be all on for both the Speed Series and the Triple Crown should Voyage Bubble win here this afternoon in the City Hong Kong Gold Cup. Been a long time since the Triple Crown has been won, and someone this year has an opportunity. Ying Rising for the Speed Series clean sweep. Here they go from the start. Patch of Theta jumped away really awkwardly from the line and sort of went back towards the tail with the Mugen. California Spangle on the inside of Ying Rising. Invincible Sage down on the inside to Red Line, followed in turn by Helios Express. How Deep Is Your Love over on the inside. Further back as well was Patch of Theta, followed by Beauty Eternal. It was actually nice to see them take him back today and finish off, and Mugen at the tail there. So they head towards that first turn, Paul, and it's a California Spangle just in front over Ying Rising.
Yeah, nice and happy on the outside, Ying Rising. He was just taking his time there, Karis, and just sitting outside California Spangle. So wasn't getting into that speed battle, getting a lovely run in the trail there at the moment. Invincible Sage, Red Line had his chance. Helios Express a little bit closer, and on the inside there in those orange colours is the eventual third horse, and that's How Deep Is Your Love. Patch of Theta starting to make a run now. He didn't get the cleanest of runs.
So into the straight they come, and California Spangle over on the inside, Ying Rising, Helios Express moving up on the outside, Red Light, Invincible Sage behind them. You can see How Deep Is Your Love just held up behind Helios Express on the inside there of the Beauty Eternal. Now the gap opens up and Ben Thompson's able to drive him through, but it was all over, bar the shouting for the Queen Silver Jubilee Cup, with Ying Rising dominating here at 1.2. The time's 13.12 when standard is 13.55, 21.67 standard 22.3, 22.94 standard 22.8, and 22.6 standard 22.65. 120.33 standard is 121.3.